The LEVY Slingers, the first truly long-range skirmish option for the Greeks in Total War arena. While their rather humble name suggests these units to be cheap throwaways in battle, they will almost always be your MVPs in lower tier matches. The LEVY Slingers are a tier 3 missile infantry unit available to the Greeks. You can obtain them by researching the tunic upgrades for your Ionian archers. You do come at a crossroads when playing with the Ionian archers. You can upgrade your bow and gain the more important missile damage for the Ionians and eventually get the Toxotai, or you can get the arguably less important armor upgrades with the tunic and then get the LEVY Slingers. My personal opinion, go for the Slingers every time. This is because the LEVY Slingers are your first true counter to enemy archers. Slingers have a range of 130, which is far longer than the 85 range of archers. They have a missile damage of 127, of which 6 is armor piercing, 3 more than the Ionians. And they actually have shields, which means you have units that won't disintegrate completely in 2 seconds. Compared to the Toxotai, who require a larger investment of unit XP to unlock and thus are more expensive, the LEVY Slingers' shields and much longer range continue to be its advantages and more than make up for its 11 less armor and slightly less morale than the Toxotai. A base morale stat of 29 means these guys aren't going to win any bravery contests, but they don't need to. All they have to do is throw their rocks and run away. Yes, kiting is crucial if you want to make the most of your skirmish units in arena, and having much longer range gives you a larger buffer to start running away. As for special abilities, the LEVY Slingers don't have anything special. Just the focus fire ability that is carried over from the Ionians, which is still very useful, especially if you don't have line of sight, but still know where the enemy is. The most exciting part of the Slingers' arsenal comes from their consumables, or more specifically, from their light stones consumable. At first sight, this seems like your run-of-the-mill increased range for decreased damage trade-off, which is available to the archers as well. But while the archers trade an extra 43 range for lower 23 damage, the light stones gives slingers 78 extra range for reduced 30 base and 1 lower AP damage. With a total of 208 range, the slingers can destroy lightly armored units like archers and damaged swords from pretty much the other side of the map. It makes it scary easy to just plop your slingers in a forest, turn on light stones, and destroy an archer unit that you should have no business hitting with your slingshots. But besides this and the light heated clay bullets, none of the other consumables really looked very good for me. The LEVY Slingers will be your first taste of super long range skirmishing, and let me assure you, it tastes good. You will be racking up the kills so long as you have semi-decent teammates who can scout out ahead for you. Recommended upgrades: fast track to the Helot Slingers, so upgrade the helmet and the shields. Recommended role: pretty straightforward here, they're long range skirmishers. Recommended number: minimum 2, with 3 being the best choice if you're playing with good players. Hope you guys enjoyed this unit review. As you can probably tell, I am in love with the LEVY Slingers and can't wait to upgrade them. The Germanic Lancers review will be coming up after this, so stay tuned for that. Peace.